Aloha, everybody, and welcome back to beautiful Skyrim. Now, you might be a little bit confused. I'm making my character creation here. The episode I'm going to be titling Beautiful Skyrim Episode 1. That's because this is a reboot to the series. My computer kind of had a few issues a while back, and long story short, I couldn't really record anything because I couldn't run my games anymore. My video card crapped out on me. But now, Beautiful Skyrim is back, and it has even more mods than before, many more of which are my own making, because I've learned how to make mods better, I've learned how to retexture things better, things like that. I've learned how to tweak the ionize, things like that, much better than I could before. So we're going to be starting over again here. I'm going to go with the same basic playstyle as before, something I've really never done in Skyrim that much, which is archery, sneaking, and assassinating, things like that. I hear it's a lot of fun to do that, and it just sounds cool, and there's some good perks for it. So, from what I hear, Wood Elves are the best to go with when it comes to archery or sneaking and all that stuff. So let's figure out what we want to do here for him. I always like to make my characters resemble me slightly, but I am not, even at the skinniest, I'm not quite that muscular. So I guess we'll just put it in the middle somewhere there. Skin tone, I am rather light-skinned. Let's see. That'll do. Alright, head. Complexion. I don't want to take too long for this. I've got pretty decent complexion, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to take forever doing this. Where's the one scar that I do actually have? I actually do have a scar on my face right about there, actually, so that works. No war paint. Actually, idea. Let's see if this works. We'll do that, and make it skin-toned. Yeah, that's kind of neat. I like that. Face, nose type. Let's find that Jordan Hook nose that I got. The eagle nose, I suppose you could call it. Nose length. Stretch it out a little bit. Jaw width. Wider. Jaw height. Forward. Cheekbones slightly lower. Cheekbone width, slightly farther, a few laugh lines, no weird color. Eye shape, let's see, oh god, his eyes are so like, first off, let's lower the height a little bit, because you cannot tell, and turn down the eyeshadow, Jesus. Alright, there we go, now we can actually see what the shapes are. So let's see. Do 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 do. You know what? Whichever one works. I don't want to take too terribly long with this. Green eyes because, well, you know, I like to make them resemble me. I don't seem to have green, so we'll just go with this bluish sort of one. Eye width. Eye depth. Bring the width in a little bit. Give it a slight amount of eyeshadow. There we go. Some big old bushy eyebrows. I'm trying to go quickly with the character creation here because, well, first off, this isn't a speed run or anything, so, you know, it doesn't have to go too quickly. But I would like to not take forever with it. I want to get into the game pretty quickly. Oh boy. I should have gone offline on Steam. I'm gonna blur that out in editing. So, yeah. Sorry about that, everybody. Mouth shape. Yeah, tuck. That one will do. Alright, whatever. Facial hair, I have very little. I tend to keep myself pretty clean shaven. When I do have it, it's just like that. And now I don't like the lips anymore, though. That'll do. Hair. Where's that long, unruly hair that I have? I do not need to look like Squall. That's the closest, really. Actually, that one's pretty close. I'll go with that. Hair color's just about perfect as is. Alright. Let us name... What? Oh, there we go. Let us name our character. I'm going to grab my keyboard here. A-L-O-H-A. Aloha. After my channel and my nickname for pretty much the longest time of my life. Alright. So, now, we do that same mod as before, where you choose the class, the birth sign, things like that. I just like it a lot. It adds a bit more dynamic skill progression. I feel like it just generally makes... I don't know, I feel like it makes everything just a little bit easier and better. It makes it, not easier and better per se, but it makes it feel more like the older Elder Scrolls games. And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of those elitists who say, oh my god, Oblivion was better than Skyrim, all the others were better. I do like Oblivion slightly more, but they're different games and they both have their, you know, different things. And personally, while I like Oblivion's gameplay more, I think I might go with the Lover. People always get weird on me saying, oh, you should go with the other ones, but I kind of like the Lover. But I think I'll go with the Thief, because people really get on my back about these things, so choose. Anyways, while I do like Oblivion's world a little bit better, I find it bigger and just a little bit more, I guess, immersive. At the same time, I prefer the visuals of Skyrim, and I actually prefer the setting of Skyrim a little bit more. So, let's see what we should go with here. I'm going to be going with sort of a stealthy archer person. No, I want custom class. Custom class. Alright. Stealth. If I choose this, it will basically give all my stealth skills +5 and increase them by 5%. As you can read there, I probably don't have to tell you that, but still. Favored attribute. Stamina. And now let's choose our skills. Now, we're going to be doing archery first off, because archery is cool. Who doesn't like archery? One-handed, because daggers are also cool. Let's go into stealth. Sneak is probably pretty important, I'd imagine. Now, you might say this is weird, but I'm going to go with enchanting too. Because I feel like enchanting is something that's more important in Skyrim that a lot of people kind of overlook. Much like alchemy, to be honest, but I don't really use alchemy that much, probably because I overlook it like I just said everybody else does things, but regardless. Now, should I go with speech, pickpocket, lockpicking? What should I go with here? I've never really found lockpicking to be that useful, to be honest, because later on in the game you get this one lockpick that's just unbreakable, and I tend to keep that for a good long time, so I don't think I'm going to go with lockpicking. Pickpocket, don't really use that much, never found it to be that incredibly useful. Speech is useful, but I could go into smithing, or one of the armors. I have 2 skills remaining, so let's see. What kind of armor am I going to use? Heavy armor, I always like to go with, no matter what, because it gets rid of more damage. And later on, there's a perk that makes it so heavy armor doesn't weigh anything, which basically just muffles you entirely. I think I'm going to go with heavy armor. Even though my race goes with light armor, I'm going to choose heavy armor, because you can also get a good set of heavy armor for, like, assassinating that gives you muffle. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. And let's see. Magic skills, I'm not really going to use any of these. Might use a little restoration, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to go with speech. Alright, there we go. Now, let's choose our kit. Stealth kit. Ooh, these are different. What's assassin? Stealth and mobility. Ranged weapons or short blades. Ooh, fancy, fancy. I'm also curious about the thief. Nah. I think I'm gonna go with assassin, although I do want to check monk and bard first. Hand to hand, I don't really... I mean, you can do it in Skyrim, and it actually works pretty well, but I'm not a huge fan. I always miss. Alright then, let's go with assassin. My hands are bound, and as you can see, I'm getting things from my mods. Ignore those up in the corner. Just pretend those aren't even there. And here we go. This is random alternate start, which will randomly start me out at somewhere in the game. So this is Orphan Rock. I do not know where on earth this is, and of course it starts while raining and dark. So yeah, you can totally see the graphics right now. Anyways, let's check our stuff. Weapons, we got a longbow, an iron dagger, and some arrows. I like that, I like that. Armor, we've got different kinds of leather armor. I'm gonna want to replace that with something as soon as I can. Stamina, poisons, all that stuff. Food, apples, and wine. Any books? Just that one. 4 lockpicks, that's nice. Why do I have 4 torches? What am I gonna use these for? Whatever. You know what? Let's wait a minute. Let's just wait until daytime. I don't really want to just start this off in a rainy night. To be honest, that just bothers me a little bit. I really don't want to start off in the rain. I'm gonna wait another 24 hours just to see if I can get this rain to stop. Ugh. I'm really sorry about this, guys. The rain, I meant to disable it, and I kind of forgot. I don't want to go back and fix it now. I will after this episode. But my fraps was being a pain in the butt to record things properly. So I really just don't want to go back and have to fix it manually right now. There we go, that's better. Alright, so where are we on the map? Let's find out. Oh, that's not so bad. I'm right here. First thing we want to do is go to Helgen. We can actually fast travel there because of the way the game works. I believe it's how the game works, actually, not the mod, but you always have Helgen, like, automatically on your map that you can fast travel to, because that's where you start out by default. I'm not doing the normal starting of the game simply because I did that in the last one, and I don't want to have to wait through that cutscene, and I don't want you guys to have to wait through that cutscene. I feel like you'd be bored very easily by it, and I don't want to have to force that on you, so... yeah, just call me Good Guy Aloha. Or don't, you know, whatever. I don't want to be that guy who talks about how great he is, even though, yes, I am. Oh god! Oh god! It's a dragon! Who knew those were in Skyrim, of all things? I didn't. I had no idea those were in Skyrim. Did it do it? Yeah, I just did find out what destroyed. There we go. Okay. There we go. Awesome. So now I want to warn the Jarl of Whiterun of that dragon. Oh my god, who knew? We want to warn him about that dragon and basically just stop it from killing everybody. So we are going to go down here. We're just going to walk along through this snowy area and eventually walk our way all the way to Whiterun. I cannot talk today. I blame the seltzer water. I always drink seltzer water while I record. I love this stuff, but it makes me stutter a little bit, I've noticed. Maybe it's not the seltzer water. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I don't know. Who knows? Can we fast travel anywhere right now, actually? Can we go to Riverwood? We can fast travel to Riverwood. Let's just do that. Alright, and here we are in Riverwood. I'm going to be installing another mod after this episode that will add more models and things to Riverwood at the moment. Well, not at the moment, I guess, but that will just add a little bit more to Riverwood. Make it less boring, I guess. Boring might not be the nicest word for it, but still. That's what I'm gonna say. Water. Let's catch this fish. Salmon! Delicious. Anyways, we'll walk up here. And before we go to Whiterun, we're actually going to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. It's just, you know, you gotta get the Dragonstone for Skyrim. Not for Skyrim, for the Court Asshole Farengar. You gotta get the Dragonstone for him. And, oh. Is that a thing? Is that a wolf? Ah! It is! Oh god. I need to get my dagger. Oh godness. Oh god. Good lord. Ah! Die! Alright, that's good, that's good. Did he have anything good on him? Awesome. I do not want either of these items in my hand. Why do I have these torches? I'm gonna drop these torches. No, not my lockpick! Oh god. No. Lockpick, 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 lockpick. Okay. Get that bow back out, because that's going to be my weapon of choice for a long time. I could go get Faendal first, actually. I think I might do that, actually. Faendal is a wood elf. He teaches archery. He's incredibly useful, and there's kind of a bit of an exploit where you can use him to tutor you things, and then just steal your money back from him. So, you know, free tutoring. Yay. But I think I'm going to go and get Faendal first. So let's go and do that. I will take some thistle, thank you. Somewhere around here there should be a guy named Sven. Are you him? No.
What do you want?
Are you him? No, you're a she. Where on earth is he? I suppose I could go find Faendal and ask him something. Oh look, it's Faendal.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not.
What's your problem with Sven?
That's what he says. Occasionally he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An
sounds a little bit jealous, buddy.
A woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
You hope? You don't sound very sure.
Thinking, maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven? I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Alright, that's a little bit scummy, but I suppose if it's for a good cause, and, also, you are my preferred companion. That's a bit scummy, though. I feel bad. But I want Faendal as my companion, not Sven. So, I guess we're just gonna make do with what we have here.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no! No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing!
Should I come back at a different time? Are you guys
Let's hear it.
in the middle of something here? I'll just read this book.
About...
Rabbits of Skyrim. Okay, that was boring. Awesome.
Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that.
No, it's fine, whatever.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Faendal asked me to... Oh wait, nope, I'm gonna say, I have a letter for you from Sven.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush.
Sounds like she might like him a little bit.
If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that filthy house of his and clean, You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Ooh.
I'd better get going.
Hell hath no wrath like a woman scorned. Damn. I feel a little bit bad for Sven, but I prefer Faendal between the two of them, and I want him on my team.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Sven.
I appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. Free gold. Follow me. I need your help. Cool. Alright, so we've got that done, and now we're going to make our way up to Bleak Falls Barrow. And I'll probably end the episode outside of there. And then I will get to recording another one, because I record these in chunks. I don't really have a ton of free time to do this, but I like to do it in the free time that I do have, so yeah. And now that I have a bit of a companion to help me out with stuff, specifically a stealthy, sneaky archery dude who is also a tutor, which is very nice. I believe he's actually the only tutor you can get as a companion in the entire game. So that's kind of cool. Hello, torches. We just want to keep going up here until we get to Bleak Falls Barrow. If you don't know why I'm going there, when you get to... First off, there's a quest down in Riverwood to bring back the Golden Claw, which gives you a small amount of coin, and I always steal it back because I collect things. But when you get to Whiterun to warn the Jarl, you have to go and basically get the Dragonstone from Bleak Falls Barrow, in order to continue the main quest line of the game. And since you already have to go by it to get to Riverwood, or to get to Whiterun, you have to basically go by where Bleak Falls Barrow is. I've never really seen why I should go to Whiterun first. I always just end up coming here first. Oh. It looks like there might be a few people over there. Ooh. Ooh, fancy. Sneaky, stealthy. Sneaky, sneaky, stealthy, stealthy. Sneaky, stealthy? Wait, where are they? Where are they? What? What happened? Are they fighting each other? What's going on up there? I'm nervous to go in because I don't want to die, but sounds like they're fighting each other. I'll just take this if you don't mind. Not that. And what on earth is happening? This has never happened before.
I can take I love it with my...
Oh goodness. Oh, this was a mistake. Ah! Are they? Oh, yep, they're chasing me. That's one of the bandits. Oh, okay, then whatever, dude. You know, enjoy your fall. I'm sorry, Faendal, I think I shot you. Oh god, I'm terrible at this. Ah! Normally they just kind of lay back and... Is that him or... Wait, which one of them is... That's the bandit. You're the bandit. Oh, good lord. Am I gonna die? No. Okay, so this was an absolute failure. However, this armor is better. Until I get better daggers, I might bring that along. But I'm also not gonna take that armor. Oh, good lord. How do I get back up? Do I just walk this way? Yeah, that seemed to work. Where's the bandit?
No.
Oh, no you don't. I will fill you full of arrows. Alright, there we go. Nobody here has any actual... I'll take another dagger. Heavy armor? Well, I mean, this is better than what I have, so I'll take it, but... I would have really liked to get some heavy armor. Do you? There we go. Thank you. I realize it's louder, however, you can get a few things that make it quieter, and it just protects you a lot more. And there's some really good heavy armors in the game, and I prefer the design, so just all around, I prefer heavy armor to light armor. Even though light armor is a little bit better for stealthiness. I wouldn't even call it a lot better, to be honest. Alright, oh boy, 44 gold, that was worth it. Oof, great. Alrighty then. Let's make our way up to Bleak Falls Barrow. I could just jump out. There we go. I'm gonna have to get the candlelight spell as soon as I can. The E&B, which if you don't know what an E&B is, it's basically the lighting mod. It adds dynamic lighting and shadows and stuff like that. It can make things a little bit dark. I thought about putting in a few mods that might fix that, but I decided I'd just get the candlelight spell as early on as possible. That just seems like a better option all around. And I prefer it. So, I don't really like to break the feel of the game very much. I add on only graphical mods and maybe a few minor bug and gameplay tweaks that I think should be there. But I don't like to add in like huge other worlds and things like that. I don't like to add in lore that doesn't actually exist. Call me nitpicky, but it's just what I prefer. So let's go into one of the Nord burial halls, Bleak Falls Barrow. Why you would name your graveyard, you know, Bleak, I don't know. But, you know, whatever makes you happy, Nords. What do you have? Anything good? Lockpick, don't mind if I do. Give me my arrow back. You! That hit the stick. Oh goodness, there's a lot of them. I probably should have been sneaking better. I might actually put the crosshair back. I took it out because I thought it would add immersion, but it's a little bit difficult to fire arrows without the crosshair. Excuse me. Hold still, please. Ah! Dagger and mace. Die. Okay. That was much better than what I was doing already. I would really prefer not to die this early on. Don't worry, I'm going to be using mostly daggers and stuff, but right now I just want to not die. How did that... Search it. Iron arrow. Alrighty then. I am going to put my bow back out. Also, I'm not using Sky UI as a lot of people ask me to, mainly because I play with a controller, not a keyboard and mouse. And I just like that more. I don't know why, I'm more comfortable with it. So, in the next episode, we are going to travel into Bleak Falls Barrow, hey Faendal. We're going to get the Dragonstone, and we're going to get to Whiterun. I have been Chibi Aloha. If you liked this episode, if you like my content, please leave a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel out, and I would appreciate it greatly. And my common question of the day, which is a new thing I'm going to be doing, is which is your favorite Elder Scrolls game, and why? I'm assuming you've played more than one. If you haven't, then just tell me why you like Skyrim, or why you don't, if you don't like it, although I'm confused as to why you'd be watching this video otherwise. So until next time, aloha.